Welcome to the next episode in our All Pro series. We have All Pro right guard Chris Lindstrom from the Atlanta Falcons. All right, we are doing third down touchdown passes. Only got 6 of them. And then we'll do two Bijan touchdowns that were 10 plus yards, and it's only 2 of them, so this will be a shorter one. All right, so we'll get started. This is against the Philadelphia Eagles. Wasn't that a Thursday night game? All right, quick throw. We're in the red zone. Let's get to the end zone view. All right, right here. Got Lindstrom. Why is this moving fast? So fast, even whatever. Let's slow it down even more. All right, let's see. We got a 4-man rush. This is Jalen Carter, I believe. All right, so they collide again. Inside, hand looking for anything outside. That rusher doesn't look like he's stunned inside, so probably just going to focus here. Jalen does a good job trying to split these two, but Lindstrom just boxes him out. You know, it's not always pretty. Just stand in his way. Again, it's a quick throw. Didn't need a lot of time. All right, against the Chiefs, we got a 14-yard touchdown. Busted coverage. Quick throw. Atlanta's film is so fast. Not sure why. All right, Lindstrom's over here. 5-man on the line of scrimmage. Ends up kind of a one-on-one. I mean, the guy 98 doesn't really do anything. Lindstrom's just anchoring. Ball's out quick. Not much to say there. All right, next play. Against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 24-yard touchdown. That's crazy. I can't believe Cousins did that. Medicine ball to Darnell Mooney. I get if that was Drake London, but anyway, against the Bucks. I feel like I watched this game too. All right, uncovered. They overload on one side. Let's see. One guy starts to. What is this? What is this? I don't know if he went the wrong way or what, but anyway. So they're overloading on one side. So now you're in a two-way man help. We got this inside threat because everybody's reducing down. Plus you got this coverage, I mean, it's pretty much kind of like a slide, whatever you want to call it. They're gonna slide this way because you got an extra block on the edge, plus the running back is coming to help on the edge. So first look is gonna be to the left. Was going to pick him up. He leaves. As soon as he leaves, eyes divert back out to make sure no one's stunned across. We've seen that with all the All Pros. Nobody's coming, so he just stays there. Eventually, a defender works towards him, which is Vita Vea, and yeah, not much going on. That's such a dangerous pass. All right, next. 3-yard touchdown against the Panthers. I love those uniforms for Carolina. All right, that's a quick slant. That's a real quick throw. What is wrong? Like, NFL pros' speed is already messed up because the normal is not normal, but Atlanta's is just even faster. All right, let's see. We got Lindstrom over here. Yeah, not much. All right. Was it? Yeah, we got a couple more. Next. All right, 30-yard touchdown to Mooney against the Creamsicle Bucks. A lot more pass protection in this one. So we'll see what's happening. All right, Bucks is showing some type of look. We got another overload this time to Lindstrom's side. All right, this part of the line is sliding again. Defender's going inside, so he lets him go. Keeps his eyes for the next guys. Vita Vea's two guys just standing there with Vita Vea. Didn't have to do much there. I can't make up the film. I know. I'm sure some people are like, why? You know this. And look, I can only react to what is on the screen. All right, Carolina, 21-yard touchdown. Penix. That just moves so fast. All right, let's see what's going on. We got an overload to Lindstrom's side. We got a tight end in there. He's uncovered again. Holding his gap, waiting for work. I mean, just keeping it clean. There's not much there. Not much that he didn't have to do. Was pretty straightforward. Okay, that was it. So I might do something different. We'll watch the Bijan touchdowns, but we might look at some of his other runs too. All right, against the Saints, 37-yard touchdown. Okay. Go to the end zone view. So we had a little toss, a little perimeter play. Or it might have been a zone toss. We'll see. Atlanta loves their zone. Yeah, feels kind of like a zone toss to me. Either way, I'm over here looking at the play. Let's look at Lindstrom. Got a tight end on that side. As you see, has to get to this guy outside shoulder. Quick feet. Quick feet. Gets the angle on him. Turns him. Couple things happening there, but that is part of Lindstrom's gap. The guy's maintaining good depth. You know, he's not getting pushed back, but as you can see from the beginning, Lindstrom had the angle on him. Continues to work to try to wall him off. Again, butt to the play, showing the running back a lane. Of course, if you lose that block, the play's over. So a big part of that run is Lindstrom's block. I'll let it play through one time clean. And you gotta, in this outside zone, you gotta have them quick feet. Now 93 does a good job of still giving effort, but Lindstrom as well. All right, next touchdown. 13 yards. I don't know why I thought it was bigger than that, but that's fine. All right, let's see. Bijan runs clean. I'm not gonna lie, I think I saw Lindstrom go down. So we'll see. All right. See, we got two extra tight ends here. A lot of people on the line. Lindstrom's play side. Oh yeah, he trips. I mean, that pile up is good for them anyway, but yeah, looks like they might be doing their outside zone. Yeah, I think so. So anyway, he's with 61. He's matched up with this guy again, working to seal him off, capture the edge. 90 is at the line of scrimmage, not moving. So then Lindstrom runs into him, and they all fall. but Bijan caps it off. All right, so what I wanted to do, let's see, Bijan has 34 runs, 10-yard plus. Let's see if we could see some of the bigger ones. 28, 26, 29. Let's against Seattle. Let's check this out. All right, Lindstrom is on the field. We got another toss, so Lindstrom is backside. They get to the tackle but don't make it. And then he continues to run. I forgot this wasn't a touchdown. I'm like, how is he going to score this? I was on the edge of my seat. All right, so Lindstrom's backside from this play, but we'll watch. Man, that's just incredible movement skills. The distance he's going to move down, and I believe that's Leo, because he's stepping here for this zone combo. Like, turns his hips and gets on his horse. He could have overtook this block and then allowed 64 to climb, but that's not his assignment. As we can see, they're comboing to that linebacker. So the linebacker they're comboing for is this way. So Lindstrom runs down this block. He could have overtook it, still stops, turns, and gets his assignment, which is the linebacker, and shields him off. That's another defender out of the play. So I'll let you see that through. Just crazy movement skills. And then Bijan trying to do Bijan things. All right, let's see one more. Actually, let's see some of these against Philly. Let's look at this block. We'll look at this 4-play block against Philly, and then we'll call it a wrap. All right, so this is supposed to be a 14-yard gain. Oh my God, is that Keon Mitchell? I think that's how you say it. You got to put on skates. So it looks like Lindstrom is... No, that was a cutback, so he is play side. Yeah, it looks like they're zoning. So they got a zone combo up here. What's his name? Bijan hits the cutback lane anyway, before they even get over there. But Carter he makes this harder. But Lindstrom's still there. I mean, he still got a good angle. Like, if the play was still going here, I think he would have been fine. But yeah, the play goes behind him. That's a good battle. All right, looks like another zone. And Lindstrom is backside on this play. So again, they're zone down. Gets enough of Carter so that his teammate could pick him up, but then he's working down to Bond. Is it Bond? I forgot how to pronounce that. These are two all pros as well, and just cut blocks him. Actually makes. I mean, if that would have scored, that would have been the block. Obviously, you see he's coming. He actually runs to the cutback again. And I think that's just understanding the space, knowing where he is, knowing where Zach is. All right, let me just cut block him, because I'm not going to be able to make that block. And does a good job. Does a good job making contact and creating that space. It's Bijan again. Well, of course. All right, that was a lot more work by Bijan. I've been leaving it in the regular speed, but it's so fast. All right, let's see what we got. I like that. Looks kind of like a zone again. Either way, so Lindstrom, he's on cover, he's stepping down. Looks like they had a twist, so he's stepping down to 0. I mean, just walls him off. That one was pretty easy. I'll let it play through a little bit. I like that reverse handoff though. Man, Bijan's going crazy on that one. All right, last one, 19-yard gain. Straight perimeter play. Pretty clean run. To Chris Lindstrom's side. We got a tight end over there. Plus reduced down receiver. All right, let's see. So it looks like we're trying to get 2 for 1. We got a combo going. All right, so we got this outside zone. So since it's Jalen Carter, you got to give your teammates some help so you could get them. But then you're working, linebackers flowing, so you're working to the next level. I mean, actually, really, he didn't have to. He was in position to make the block, but Bijan just bounces it all the way out. They're able to capture the edge, so not a ton they had to do that. Not a ton, honestly, but hey, we just put it in the situation and we react to what we got. But that's it for Lindstrom. That's it for the O-line. Next up, we are going over to the defense. So put your comments in or go to the comment section. Let me know what you think. Share it around, get the conversation started. Thumbs up, subscribe, and hope to see you next episode.